These are viewer model railroads, just like you guys, and they look awesome. Let's check them out. Hey everybody, my name is Jimmy. I'm drinking some Tim Hortons today. Before we get going, let's talk about some of the coffees you guys are drinking. Chris Bell is drinking Fairway Donut Blend over ice. James T is drinking Standing Spoon coffee, and Ian Narita is drinking Red Nose tea with a little sweet and low. No problem with that. If you want to have your coffee mentioned that you are drinking, put it in the comments below. Let's start with a submission from RP Lauer.
Now, RP's photos do a little bit more than just show his layout. They show the story of how his layout has gotten so far. Now, you can see right here, he's just on that plywood on the folding tables right now, and he's been slowly building out his track plan, trying to figure out exactly what he wants to do. By the way, you can see that he has the little Hogwarts train right there. Love that. That's a fun little set to have, especially if you have kids. Now, you can see he's got the foam, he's got his risers in place, he's been slowly, you can see his process really here, and now he's got the foam covered, the risers covered, the road bed's in place. He has this nice little bridge right here. Things are really looking good, and you can see in this last photo right here that he has Hogwarts train again with a little plastic fill station. Love this, RP.
Thank you so much, RP, for sending that in. Moving along, this layout is from Kaden B.
Kaden has this lovely L-shaped HO scale layout. I really love the turntable and the roundhouse right here. It just looks like a ton of fun. I love the Merchant's Row and the little downtown. It just absolutely looks like a labor of love. Love the mountain scene right here. And you'll also see that he has this nice little mine right here. It looks like it's filling up some ore. And then you also have this nice spot right here with some industries as well as the track comes around. So, and then you also have a nice little yard right here. So great job, Kaden. I really do love this. It looks like a ton of fun to operate.
That was awesome, Kaden. Thank you for sending that in. Now check out this Z-scale layout from Frank T. He's modeling railroads in Japan.
Frank T does a great job. You can see really an overview of his layout right here. Z-scale is a great example of you can get a lot and not a lot of space, and I think that this just is a great example of that. I love this little harbor scene right here as well. I think it's really great, and what he's done is a lot of unique things here. I love this hillside, and I just love all the little details right here. I love the industries. I love everything here. Great job, Frank.
Next up is a railroad from Gary Rose, and it looks really neat.
Gary's layout has a lot packed into a small space. Just look at everything that is in here. I just want to say I like the water tower in the back, just a little preference there, but I love this chemical plant right here, or oil distributor, one of those two. I also love all the different town details right here as well as this scrap yard. I think this looks really good. The ballast looks really good, and I like that as well. And here's another shot of it. Great job, Gary. Really love this.
Now for something a little bit different, but very cool from Mark L.
So this is Mark L's little one-siding model railroad diorama, and this is what it looks like finished. Now wait until you see the photos he's taken with this. Check this out. Doesn't that just look so cool and pretty realistic, especially with being out in the sun? It looks just fantastic. Now the next shot he sent in has his what looks like are super trees, and those are in the background, and that even looks even more realistic, especially with the weathering on the locomotive and the cars right there. And then you also have this shot with that one siding, and this just all looks so real. Just fantastic job, Mark. I absolutely love it.
I love seeing all you guys model railroads, especially ones that are a little bit different. I love that photo diorama in the last one. Looked really cool. If you want to submit your own, I have 2022 completely booked up, and 2023 is booking up, so submit that at the email in the description below. I am doing the first DIY and Digital Awards, where we're going to highlight some of the virtual model railroad show entries. Voting for nominations is going to begin on my Patreon page. You can check out a link to that in the description below. That's going to start next week, and then the final 5 will be voted on by the general YouTube population. So be on the lookout for that. Thank you all so much for watching. Until next time, I'm Jimmy from the DIY and Digital. Stay safe, be kind, drink some coffee, and happy railroading.